Hi, everyone. I'm coming to you with a marketing consumer analysis and research analysis. I'm Tanya M. Brown, and it is for Carolyn Southern Comfort Cuisine and Catering. The capstone campaign for Carolyn Southern Cuisine is being structured to rebuild the reputation. The restaurant previously existed in Amityville, New York, in Nassau County, and did pretty well. And due to no fault of the restaurant or Chef Joan Carolyn, the restaurant did have to close its doors in 2017, only to be able to restructure and to regroup, and that is the purpose of our campaign. We want to increase the brand's value and the awareness of the restaurant within this new community. The campaign strategy is going to reach out to old patrons and new patrons, both on and offline. The campaign will align the restaurant with its target, teachers, first responders from the community, along with political leaders and town locals. The campaign is going to encourage the restaurant's targets to engage with Carolyn Southern Comfort Cuisine, even if they never have. It'll in turn reestablish the restaurant in this new town and hopefully promote more foot traffic and patronage overall. Currently, Carolyn Southern Comfort has a strong Facebook following, but it's quiet. The social media presence is there. There's over 700 followers, but we'd like to see that increase. We also want to have a huge engagement online with people speaking about the food, taking snapshots for Instagram of their plates because the dishes are wonderful and the portions are great. We're in a new location and we're really psyched about bringing this soul food place to a place where no soul food restaurant has ever been. This place is not really familiar with soul food. The location of East Meadow, New York has never had a soul food restaurant in this city. So do we worry about competition? Do we worry about catering? Not necessarily. Chef Joan Carolyn is not new at this. She's actually been a chef for several years. She's catered also. When the restaurant was closed, that's pretty much what carried the reputation. When it comes to millennials for Carolyn's, our millennials, or at least most millennials currently, the millennials are ages 23 and to 38. But that's not our target. Our target for this capstone are going to be people between the ages of 27 and 37. Their average income of a millennial household is pretty much $69,000. But did you know that millennials spend on average $163 a month on eating out? Not because they don't know how to cook. They like to socialize. They like social media. They love quality and don't mind paying extra for things that are good. Also, with demographics having to do with the new location of the restaurant being East Meadow, New York, we'll talk about how our millennials' social media habits are going to influence the success of Carolyn Southern Comfort Cuisine. They spend an average of 27 hours a week on social media, so we're going to catch them there, and we're going to hope that this is where they're sharing the experience, the news about Carolyn's reopening, those that know of her, those who have frequented the previous restaurant, and those who heard about it but didn't have a chance to. Now they can come and meet up with us in the new city. The average annual income for millennials is about $56,000 before taxes, with 40% of them being parents. They can bring their children to this establishment. This place will be for family, friends, good times, memories, children alike. The secondary research also provided that the demographics of East Meadow, New York were that the median age of the population is 32,000. The population, 32,228, was 42 years old. 60% of the population consisted of married couples, and 39% of the population were families with children that are under the age of 18. While the target market for the campaign consists of people ages 27 to 37, of these people, families with children were preferred, as well as those that earned $70,000 yearly. Our primary research, the method. Well, we wanted to survey potential customers and old customers alike from the old location and survey patrons a month after opening a new location. Those selected for the second survey were notified in person, via email, and on social media. Recruitment. Our first survey, initially open to the public and intended to be completely random, we pretty much wanted it to run for 30 days. The purpose of the survey was only to determine who already knew about soul food, who didn't, but who would be willing to try something new. Our second survey, 2 focus groups will be created consisting of 20 patrons each, both male and female. It's going to run for about a month, and this will be after Carolyn Southern Comfort has opened its doors for business. We're looking forward to getting feedback from those who have walked in, from those who have heard about her reopening, from those who anticipate coming, and from those who have never been, never had seafood. We want to convert the naysayers. We want to turn those who only believe that health food can be healthy. We want to change the misnomer because Chef Joan Carolyn cooks with healthy seasonings, organic seasonings, and she wants to feed every palate. Soul food for every soul. For the pescatarian, for the vegetarian, and again, for the pessimist. The first survey was offered online. Carolyn's website and social media channels were Facebook and Instagram. The second survey is going to be made available through those same platforms. Our target, spends an hour, as I stated before, on average, spends 27 hours a week on social media. And most of the time is spent on Facebook, usually on Sundays. So we'll probably post a lot of our content, specials, and things of that nature on Sundays to catch our target. With this information, making our survey available via Facebook may be helpful in getting genuine responses and data that's relevant and valuable. While no results were yielded from the first survey, and that was pretty disappointing, the second survey will be more controlled. We understand that it will have to be more plausibly controlled and targeted in order to result in better, more valuable data that can be useful to the success of Carolyn's Comfort Cuisine and Catering. The second survey results will be measured automatically via the survey's hosting sites. We've learned so much about tools that we can use to gauge the performance of both the website and the social media channels. In conclusion, the purpose of the campaign will be to assist the restaurant, Carolyn's Southern Comfort Cuisine, with its own rebranding and restructuring in this new city. A large focus group is going to be created. Both men and women will be included. The questions are going to be asked to determine how loyal patrons are to Carolyn's. We're going to ask what the favorite item is on the menu, who lives near Carolyn's, where they come from, how they know about Carolyn's. Did they know that she caters? Did they have a good experience at Carolyn's? How do they feel about the portions and the prices? And would they come again? Thank you for joining us. I hope this information has been useful.